everybody. It is Monday night once again, and we are back on the curve. Yes. Hey, friend.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
How you doing, boo?
Yeah.
We back, girl.
We back in this thing.
Yes.
Hope everybody is doing fantastic and doing well. We have such an amazing show.
Exciting
It is your girl, Shannon Deneen. I am here with our permanent co-host.
I'm in there like swimwear Alicia T. Gotta make music, see?
Yes. Alicia has joined the cast of The Curve. We are super excited to have her
happy to be
here
here
as a permanent co-host.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, friend.
Listen, friend, you did that.
Girl.
Like, you came on here and slayed the game.
Like,
you did that.
Well, girl.
So Alicia has joined us as a permanent guest as a permanent host on the show, along with Miss Melissa, who is out today because she is out here booked and unbothered, honey.
Booked and unbothered.
Unbothered. Booked
and unbothered.
So shout out to Melissa, who is probably somewhere watching and going to make all the comments, because that is what she does when she is absent from the show.
I love it. Support.
Yeah. She's always great. But Alicia's with us.
Yes, I'm here.
As we are, y'all, the show, all the things. It's about to be all things. How was your week, friend?
Man, I had a real good week. I'm
really?
gonna be honest with you. A lot of productive things that has happened this week. Okay, for me. Girl, you know I'm always doing something out here in these streets.
You're always busy.
And what?
Booked and unbothered.
Booked and unbothered. B&B.
Unbothered.
So yes, girl. Like I said, so much getting ready for this fashion show. You already know.
Know Your Worth experience is coming, honey.
Always talking about it. Always
here in Atlanta, but it's also gonna be in Kentucky. Did you know? If
we're traveling,
we're traveling, child.
We travel.
We on the way.
We do that. Okay.
Yes. So where's the venue in Kentucky? And tell me what's going on there.
It's going to be Lexington, Kentucky, and it's going to be at the Lyric Theater. Holds up to 250 people. My biggest show yet.
Yeah, so there is room for one more.
Hey!
There's 200 people. There's room for you if you are in the Kentucky area. And I know some of my, especially some of my pageant sisters, who are in the Kentucky, in the Lexington area. Make sure you go out and support. It's gonna be a fun time.
Love to see you, Sister Queens. You know, we were in the same pageant system.
Yes,
so Sister Queens, come on out and represent. Come with all your queenly attire.
Bring your crowns,
Bring
ladies.
your crowns, honey,
and your sashes.
Yes, your sashes.
It's gonna be a fun time.
It is.
You excited? You got your models ready,
honey? Well, for this show, and you know what? No, both shows are booked. God, yeah.
You can't, because I was going to try to be like, hey, model friends, but model friends, you're too late.
Too late. You got to be on time.
When I post the post, the first day, you got to go in and hit Alicia up because she's going to be booked.
When I tell you, people were hitting me up like, can I be a part of your show? They're still doing that, Shannon. Still doing it. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to have other ones coming up. So do not feel like this is your last opportunity.
It's not.
It's coming again.
It's not.
Yes,
It's going to be some more chances.
More chances.
For you to get in. Just not this one. At this one, you're going to have to just come sit in the audience and get blessed. Okay.
I mean, it's more than just a fashion show.
It is.
This is a movement that we're doing, an experience. You get an interactive workshop on top of a fashion show, on top of a little food, on top of a little fellowship. So you get a little bit of mix of everything. So you want to be there. And early bird tickets are on sale right now for $25.
Hey, listen, y'all spend $25 on stuff and don't get your soul fed.
Don't even get your soul fed. Maybe your stomach, but not your soul.
Sometimes not even your stomach. Y'all be spending $25 at the Amazon.
Yes.
Buy junk.
Friend, you better say that.
Listen, spend your $25 and get your soul together.
Get your soul in order.
Get your soul and your fashions together. Some of y'all need to stop by and ask Alicia, who can you buy from right on off the runway.
That is the truth. Get your fashions together. We got people from North Carolina and all type coming down, designers. So wherever you go, you can be ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
and right.
That's it. Get ready and right.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a t-shirt.
Yep. Ready and right.
Ready and right. That's I love it. T-shirt. Yes.
Don't look trademark. Me and Shannon.
Right.
Ready
yes,
and right.
Don't take it because I will come for you.
Come on.
I have all the lawyers on tap.
On
okay?
deck.
You don't want it with us. You don't want it. Oh, friend.
Yes, honey.
You ready to get this started?
Let's do this.
Y'all, it is time for everyone's favorite time of Monday nights. It is time now for Word on the Streets.
Yes, yes.
Whoo, child, your celebrity friends have been a mess.
Honey, let me tell you, it's always a mess. Okay, in Hollywood. I was going to say something else, but Hollywood, okay?
Oh, man. We're going to start off with what most people that I know have been talking about lately. And that is one of my favorite journalists. I'm not going to throw it to the wolves like everybody else. Wow. One of my favorite journalists.
Okay, now, you're getting right on it.
Auntie Gayle has been in the news. She is experienced in the news and on the gram. Okay,
yes,
y'all know
all over.
Y'all know that I get my news from Twitter.
Yeah,
and the gram.
Yes.
And early one morning, maybe Tuesday of last week or Wednesday, or maybe Monday of last week, I was up on the gram and Uncle Snoop's live.
I saw it, girl.
Uncle Snoop went live, and
off.
I, clicked on my my good business because it was early in the morning.
And it's Snoop, so you like he chill out,
and I'm thinking to myself, he is about to be on here with this little silk do rag.
You better hold it together, edges. You better get it, Snoop. Okay.
Snoop Dogg always looks like somebody's auntie to me. I swear to God, he always with that silk skirt
I love
it. So when I tell you, I got up and I was like, well, I was up early and because I've been working out.
You've been doing your thing. I'm so proud of her.
She's been working.
Yeah, she's been working it.
So Snoop was up and so was I, and so I clicked on it and I was like, Snoop was angry. Okay,
angry is understatement.
Snoop was upset, and I was like, "Well, what is Snoop mad about today?"
Honey.
And so when I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, he is mad at Gayle King, but why?
Okay,
why, friend? Why is he angry?" And then he proceeded to call her a funky-headed.
Oh my gosh, I was done. And then went at her like a gangster. He went back to the hood, okay, in LA, and was like, "We gonna come after you. You keep it up," basically. Okay, I said, "Oh my goodness, Gayle, you better watch your back.
Clutch my pearls. Clutch my pearls." I was so then I had to click off Uncle Snoop. So I posted. I did leave him a comment and say, first of all, I'm not saying you wrong for what you're saying, but sir, we don't have to call her out her name. Like this is a lot.
I agree with that.
But then I went to check out the story. It appears people that Gayle King did an interview with Lisa Leslie regarding the legacy of Kobe Bryant. And in said in said interview, she asked Lisa about the charges that were brought against Kobe Bryant in 96.
Yeah, I think it was 96.
96, about the allegations brought against Kobe Bryant in 1996. And she was asking Lisa, in essence, do you think this should be a part of the story? Do you feel like this is a part of the legacy? And really Lisa, Lisa Leslie was a good friend of Kobe Bryant.
Very good friend, close.
Right, so they're close. So she's of course defending her friend and going, "Girl, I didn't know nothing about all of that you're talking about. This is my boy. This situation doesn't even really, this is not the Kobe I knew.
No,
and that this should in essence not be a part of what we remember,
even what's going on and what we remember. I mean, all the great things that he did.
Exactly.
As a just African American man, just the legacy that he brought. Right. Why would we go there?
So after that, now I will tell you before. Right after I saw Uncle Snoop, I also called Boosie's.
Boosie was mad too.
So for those of you all who don't know, there's a rapper.
Yes, Lil Boosie.
Lil Boosie, who I think Boosie lives in Atlanta.
New Orleans. Well, he's from New Orleans.
He's from New Orleans.
But I think he's in the ATI. I think so.
He is now. And Lil Boosie was, when I tell you, also calling Auntie Gayle all kinds of slanderous names. But I didn't think that their anger and their outrage was misplaced. And that is honestly how I felt about it. I felt like this was because
I agree with
here's
you.
the thing. She's a journalist, and I get it from a journalistic perspective. Like I when I was in school, I was a journalism major. From a journalistic perspective, they tell you are taught you have to tell the story in its totality, right? You have to, even if it's somebody you like, you have to be objective. You have to be able to see both sides of the coin.
Right.
You have to be able to do all of that.
Exactly.
And so
I can understand that.
I think her intention here, and I can't speak for Gayle King, but I think her intention was to say, okay, we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to bring his friend in so that she can give the perspective that I'm trying to say.
Well, I hope that was the case, but it's just they really have a problem because this has been a pattern.
Yeah.
That's the thing. This is why they have a problem with it. And that's what they were saying, like, why are you always bringing down, it seems like, African-American men, especially, when it comes to these interviews and different things like that. So that's where the issue came in with Snoop. Yeah. And that's what he was saying, why? Why are you keep on doing this? All these people that are not of color that have done... reprehensible things. Exactly. Perfect word. Okay. Yeah. And you haven't talked about them, so that's where the problem lies, and I think that's why Snoop and Bootsy was upset.
And that's fair. That. Like I said, righteous anger is good, and I am not against their anger, their frustration. I actually share in that frustration. I don't understand why that moment in time was an appropriate moment to have this conversation.
I don't think it was. I really don't. At that time, right?
And I also feel like we could have talked to Kobe Bryant.
Come on, that's what I'm saying. While he was here, he's gone now.
Me Too was happening, and he was very much alive when the whole thing came out. As a matter of fact, that would have been a wonderful interview, a wonderful way to say. Because here's the thing. At the time, Kobe said in 96 or 97, whenever it happened, Kobe said, yo, I didn't do this, but I apologize because she and I obviously had two very different ideas about viewpoints, about perspectives about the way that this went down.
Right.
So because of that, I apologize because she didn't share my viewpoint and I did not see from her perspective where she was coming from. So I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's
a big man.
Gayle could have come and we could have had all kinds of conversations.
A whole nother way about it. If you still want to do the whole journalistic thing in its totality, you could have came another way.
Absolutely.
And that was where the issue lies. So I get it. You know, I don't know about Snoop threatening though. That was a little too much. I said, Snoop, you went to the street.
Why I struggle with Snoop is, here's the thing. If you as a older black man speaking in that manner to an older black woman,
I do see where you're
that
coming
is
from
inappropriate on so many levels. Like we can be mad and still be respectful.
I totally agree with that.
And I did not, and I said that to Snoop on his post, on the post. I said, Snoop, Uncle Snoop. I did. I said, Uncle Snoop, listen, you can't go on Auntie Gayle like that because at this point that makes you no better than she is.
And that's what I was about to point out.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do negative. That doesn't work. I mean, we have to go another way about it, you know, and that I don't think that was necessarily the way to go about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, girl, I agree with you on that 100%.
Yeah, because we didn't, I mean, like the calling her out her name and the threatening her and then to come back and say, I ain't threaten her like that, sir. We sent you.
I was a little nervous. I was
You are a whole crib.
I know. Because, honey, I'm talking about to the streets. I was like, okay, well.
We sent you. Called them and threatened that lady. Oh, and she get death threats and got to get security and, up to people.
It's taken it to a whole nother level.
We sent you. Call her out and say it, all the things. Don't be talking about, yes, you did. You did say it. And here's the thing. So there are two ways because I'm divided and conflicted. I feel like Snoop has gotten... So I feel like Snoop has gone on the show with Martha Stewart.
Okay. And,
like he got a whole lot of respect for Martha Stewart.
Yes.
And what I feel like in my spirit is if that had been Martha Stewart, you wouldn't have done that. Like you wouldn't have called Martha Stewart. So you mad at Gayle and Oprah for not calling out Harvey Weinstein, but you don't disrespect Martha Stewart like that. Well, you ain't called her a funky nothing.
And so because
I
almost sipped some tea on that.
Look, you ain't said nothing. and Martha Stewart, and she been out here in these streets acting a hot fool since she got out of jail.
Honey, let me tell you.
So how you gon'?
You know it is.
So you're not any better than she is at this point, and you don't get
be subjective.
Right? You don't. No, sir. That is not gonna work. So I struggled with Uncle Snoop in that. I struggled with him in that manner because I felt like you don't. We're still not. We can be mad and not disrespectful.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with that. It's a certain way to talk and a certain way to be, especially when you're in the limelight like that. And there's so many people that look up to you because you fuel a fire or start a fire by how you act. Yeah. And now it just takes it too far. Or, some things just are better left unsaid, and it's the way that you say it, the etiquette. It's a way. You
owe
can't
that lady an apology, sir.
Yes, indeed.
You owe Auntie Gayle an apology.
Yes, you please go give a hug.
A whole hug.
She's scared.
And you need to go on her show. Yes. And y'all need to sit down and talk about it. Because
make amends.
You two are out of pocket.
Right. Yes, I agree.
Snoop.
All right now.
It's a mess and a shame.
I'm
so mad at him for that. And I like Snoop.
I do too.
But here's the other thing I thought about, and I'll say this, and then I'm gonna let it go. I promise. Because I done said all this to Snoop in Instagram, on the Twitter. And it said all the things that I feel, because I feel like you got to direct the anger to where it's supposed to go. Right. And I have. So
she has cleansed her soul.
I have. That. Listen, I told her, listen, you owe that lady an apology. But I also feel like, so Snoop is this is still Snoop Dogg Pound. Like, Snoop. Were we really expecting him to be respectful of black women? Like, because it's Snoop. Wow. If you've ever listened to any of his music, he ain't never been respectful of black women. And
that's a whole nother topic within itself, honey. Let me tell you about period when it comes to the respect of black women and how we're the only women, it seems like, in music to be degraded.
Absolutely.
Okay, to be talked about, to be called out of our names. What other culture do you see doing that?
None.
What other race do you see doing that? No.
Don't.
So some ain't right about that now. Let me tell you. But it passes and we hear it every day.
But you want black women to buy your music. Ooh. And you also want them to respect black men. But then in the music, you want to call them out of their name. I mean, it is classic. There's a term for it, misogynoir.
Oh, okay. I like that.
It's classic misogynoir where you want us to spend our money and you want us to support you and you want us to, hold you up and hold you down and be ride or die. All of this, but at the same time, you want to be disrespectful and call us out a name.
And that's not going to work. Sway. Well, maybe some people accept it, but in my book, I don't like that. That ain't going to work, boo.
I don't.
No.
That's why I said I like Snoop, but I ain't never bought a Snoop album because you're not going to ask me for my money and then call me out my name. We're not doing that.
Now, okay?
Now.
Well,
now.
No. Okay.
Let me see what time it is.
What time? Okay, boo.
So moving from the foolishness that is Snoop and Gayle King to the foolishness that was the Oscars.
Ooh, girl.
Did you see the Oscars?
I saw snippets. I was catching up on it, Oh, my God. I was at work. Yeah, I saw some little snippets. I saw the best dress. I'm fashion.
Yeah,
So I was looking at who was slaying the runway.
Who'd you like?
Oh my gosh. Regina King.
And with that pink. Who was she wearing?
I don't know who. I just was looking at the fashion. I didn't even look at it. Okay, it was good.
It was good.
And it was some people, a lot of gold was on the runway this year. And
Schumer
on the red carpet.
Had on gold, maybe? Who was it? Somebody had on this gold dress that looked like she was an Oscar.
Yes, with the wing.
Yeah.
Oh, who was it?
No. Tracee Ellis Ross. That was the one. She was at the Vanity Fair party.
Baby. Oh my goodness. That dress right there.
But Tracy's an icon.
Yes.
Do you understand me?
She
Tracee Ellis Ross.
Coming from an icon, her mama.
Ooh, child, she just took that thing and
to
just
a whole
kept
nother level.
It going because she is all the things.
All of it.
And that dress was all the things.
It was.
But I think Amy Schumer was another one. Was it Rebel? I can't remember. Somebody else had on a gold dress that they looked like an Oscar. It was just so pretty.
It was so pretty.
It was a lot of gold.
It was a lot. It was some nose too, honey.
You seen some nose, friend?
Oh, honey, what is the Billie? What's the girl named Billie Eilish?
Billie Eilish.
I know she young, but baby.
Billie Eilish is just
with this sheet. fake sheep's fur. I don't know what she had on.
It was,
but it just wasn't right. I don't know what statement she was trying to make. I didn't get it. And I said, man, for the Oscars, that's not for nothing. Not just not the Oscars, but it's not for anything.
Not the Grammys.
Not at home.
Not the Tonys. Okay. not the Razzies. Not the nothing. That is just
not the nothing.
Whoo.
Okay, come on now.
Billie Eilish was a mess. I'll tell you who else was all the things. Janelle Monáe.
Oh, with that
hooded
girl,
looking like the Red Riding Hood in silver.
When I tell you that outfit for me, that's right up my alley. See, I like the hood. That was like a little pop-up. Look,
you know what she remind me of? Whitney Houston in
Bodyguard.
Yes.
Honey, when I tell you that outfit slayed from the east to the west to the north and the south.
Yes, honey.
Honey, that dress was everything.
All the things.
Fashion
was good. That was good.
It was
good fashion.
It was very, very good fashion.
You know who else did a thing that I love? Let me tell you.
Go ahead, girl. Okay, she had to think about this thing. No, it must be good.
Nina Parker. Did you see her? So she is an journalist and correspondent.
Okay.
Her name, she's a curvy girl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now represent curvy.
She's a curvy girl. Nina Parker, you know, she's got all of that, honey.
Okay, now.
Nina designs her own dress because because she experienced what a lot of plus size women
we hear that a lot in Hollywood.
That they couldn't find anybody who dressed her. So, girl, she designed her own dress. It was dark blue.
Make your own table.
Girl, she looked like the whole ocean.
Not the whole ocean. Oh, they took it all the Atlantic.
It was flowing right, girl. It was like the good ocean,
the Atlantic,
the good smooth, calm ocean.
I love it.
It was flowy and beautiful. She
awesome.
had these sheer sleeves, and she said on her Twitter post, she was like, I had some struggles getting dressed for the Oscars, but I tell you what, I designed my own dress.
Wow.
And when somebody doesn't make a lane for me, I make my own.
You make your own lane.
And she made it. Nina Parker looked amazing in her dress. She was, the girls were sitting right where they needed to.
She had them right up there.
Makeup was all the things.
All the things.
Girl, it was good.
She said, we're going to style and profile in this thing.
Yes, honey. Well, so she was actually one of my best moments for the Oscars. Okay. Best moments.
You know, she was another moment that was good. The hair cartoon that won the Oscar. Oh my gosh. I was so excited about that. I did see that speech.
Yes.
And I just think they were so elegant in the way that eloquent in the way that they talked. I mean, it was so good, man, to be able to have a cartoon like that they produced and to win an Oscar for it. Yes. Because when I saw it, it made me giddy as an adult. I'm like,
as a young black girl with natural hair under this here weave.
Okay, come on now.
Like it made me so proud.
Yes.
It made me so very proud to see them. And here's the thing. Here's what I also love, because y'all know I talk about vision boards and dream boards and goals and all this.
Love it.
Putting stuff into the atmosphere, writing it down,
making
it plain. In 2016, Marcus Cherry, who was the director of this movie, tweeted and said, "I got an Oscar-worthy short film. Who can help me produce it?"
And he already spoke
tweet,
it. Come on,
January 15th, 2016. He tweeted that thing
in the atmosphere. Okay,
girl,
and look where he is. That gave me chills when you said that. 2015, you said?
2016. 2016.
3 years later, look at that.
Girl. And then and what made it amazing is that he went back and pulled the post, and then he put something like done and done or check and check.
Yes.
Got
bucket list check, baby.
Like we did, girl. We got this Oscar. I mean, like that was a moment. They also, one other thing I loved, because this movie was produced by Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade had a hand in this. But the young boy, we talked about him on the show. The young man who's not going to be able to graduate because did you hear about that? So there's a young man, for y'all who don't know, go check the story out. But there's a young man whose school created a school rule that he could not wear his dreads.
Oh, I do, and they
graduate.
brought him. Yes.
And so Marcus Cherry, him and his mama were the special guests of Marcus Cherry.
They brought. This is the Hair Love director that we're talking about.
Director,
yes.
So he was the special guest, and he got to go and be like and
That's
dress
so
up
awesome.
and be there, and it was amazing
to have that opportunity to know that it doesn't matter. You are more than enough. When people made you feel less because of hair,
yes,
he took them to a whole nother platform. Oh my goodness gracious, that's awesome.
Yes. So that I felt like was a stellar moment.
Yeah,
I love
everything
about that. Now I'm gonna tell you what else I loved.
What is it?
Maybe loved is the wrong word.
Uh-oh.
It just felt weird, but a good weird. Okay. So you remember the movie 8 Mile?
Yeah, okay. I do.
So I am taking son.
Mommy duties. It's all right.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. We all understand.
Listen, I got a whole kid, and he's here in the studio with me on tonight. So the other thing was Eminem performed at the Oscars. I
didn't see that one.
You didn't see that. You missed that. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you about the Oscars. So 13 years ago, he won an Oscar for "Lose Yourself." You remember that song?
Yes, I do.
It was wonderful. It was a wonderful song, but he didn't think he had a snowball's chance of winning, so he stayed home and he didn't perform.
What?
No, ma'am, he did not perform. Eminem was like,
I'm not going to perform. If I don't think I'm going to win this. Right.
It's never going to happen. And he won. And he wasn't there.
And when he led receive. Oh, wow.
He was not present.
That's deep.
So, because he was not there, 18 years later, he got to perform. "Lose Yourself" on the Oscars, and that happened just randomly. He just popped up, and it was "Lose Yourself."
Okay, well, weird. I guess he was. But 18 years later, I think we need to go ahead and just put that one in the grave.
Yeah, and I would have just let that go.
Let it go.
Not Eminem.
Frozen.
Eminem said, "I want my moment."
Let it go. Okay, look, he said no. He gonna get his moment.
He said, "Y'all can't hold me back anymore."
Okay. Wow.
No, so that was, like it came out of nowhere, and I was like, "Is that Lose Yourself?"
Wow, girl.
It is. And then I had to remember that it won an Oscar, but it was just a weird moment.
That is very weird.
I tell you my other top moment of the Oscars: Steve Martin and Chris Rock. Okay. And because the Oscars didn't have a host this year.
Wow.
It didn't, girl. Okay. And Chris Rock has hosted the Oscars before. Yes. Steve Martin has hosted the Oscars before. And they just ended up not having a host, so they did like this bit, like this, comedy.
Like a comedy bit?
Yeah, like a comedy routine. And basically, Chris Rock was calling out the lack of diversity in the room. Like, it was funny, but it was happening, girl.
You know what? I'm starting to see this trend that it's no holding back anymore.
Oh, no.
No, just going to say whatever's on our mind and keep it moving. I'm not mad about it.
No couth.
No couth.
Somebody used to say that.
We got no couth.
None.
That's old school for real.
Listen, they are saying it. So Chris Rock, Steve Martin got up there and did 4 minutes of just talking about everybody.
Oh Lord,
just everybody.
Just everybody up there.
It was good stuff. It was good stuff.
Well, it sounded like it was a pretty decent show.
Child, the Oscars, but it's still Oscars so white, and I still I watch, but I don't watch. That's
what I said. Dibble and dabble.
There was one other moment that I was really excited about.
Okay, what was it?
The best film, a movie called Parasite won. I
did see that.
Asian directed film. It's a foreign film.
Asian cast.
Yes,
I saw that.
You could see the happiness.
Yes.
That has never happened in the history of the Academy.
Never.
Ever. So
that was
I was
history made
really
right there.
Excited for those folks.
Yeah, me too.
It was dope.
Yeah.
It was really, really dope. And exciting to see a movie that typically would not have even made it to that
category, that level, anything, but won.
It was dope to see it.
And I saw them on the red carpet too. They were all dressed up and they took their pictures. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Come and slay it.
Yeah,
okay.
You might win.
Come deep.
And they came deep. But I hate to be stereotypical, but Asian people do that. They're going to come deep. They're going to come deep. They're going to come to your situation. They bringing everybody. If we want, because they're a community-based folk.
Yeah.
Like,
and I love that they support everybody from the oldest to the youngest.
They bring,
and especially when I tell you the oldest, they're going to bring everybody there. And that's awesome, because everybody can work together. We need to be like that. We need to aspire to be that way. Okay,
because they brought all their people.
Okay, everybody, to the
Oscars. So all the people.
Yes, I love it.
Whew. All right, y'all. We are going to take a very quick commercial break, and we will be right back with more of The Curve. All right, guys, we are back. Children are in check. Things are
things are in order. Okay,
things are in order back in the studio. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. That's what happens when you tape a live show, though. Like,
I mean, that's live. That's what happens. That's reality.
Live studio audience. You just never know.
You never know with the curve, okay?
I tell you what you also never know about. You never know about this Power ending, because did you see the Power?
Oh,
the series finale.
Goodness gracious, so good.
Did you think it was good,
honey? I mean, to me, watching the little bit that I have watched, and I told you I got a little synopsis and caught up on everything.
Okay.
I thought it wasn't really bad. You know, to know, can we do spoilers? We're doing spoilers, right?
So I was about to say to people, listen, okay, so let me tell you something. If you have not seen power yet. The next 10 minutes is not the segment of the show,
right?
Because I'm about to talk about all
the things of
the
power.
things, all the power things, all the finale things,
right?
All the few episodes, all of it. So grab yourself like some tea
just
or some coffee for like the next 10 minutes, and then we'll be right back. You come right back and join us in a little bit.
Get your popcorn.
But we about to talk about
this power.
Yes, old friends. Friends. So for those of you who did see it, I could have told y'all. I'm probably sure I did tell y'all that Tariq was absolutely responsible for this. No, listen. How else was that going to end? It wasn't going to be anybody else. No. It was either going to be. Now, listen. I tell you what. I did think.
What did you think?
So when Tariq started seeing Kanan, I was like, how you not dead for real? He is dead. He is all the dead. But when I saw him, I was like, oh, he must have done it. For a minute, Courtney Kemp got me. Yeah. And I felt like that might have been the situation.
Right.
But he's still dead, girl.
Dead.
He's still dead. So that I could have told y'all that I'm gonna be honest.
Did you tell me, because I liked it from all the perspectives of seeing of how everybody, in the moment where they were. You didn't?
I thought the ending was whack. Oh, I thought the ending
was whack.
Why?
Tell me, friend.
So I was mad. First of all, I was mad Tasha went to jail. I feel like Tasha has been getting
Honey, all the stuff she done been through.
She has been, but I feel like that is kind of what happens in society with black women. Yeah. We get the most grief and the most.
Okay.
I can't say what I want to say. Okay, I'm still a whole child of God out here. But she got on this whole season, like just everybody. I mean, by everybody. And here's the thing now. My girl was not making the best decisions.
No, she was not, though.
Okay?
Let's be for real. At the end,
I'm not, for those of you who haven't seen, I'm not going to tell you, but at the end, sometimes you just got to keep your mouth closed.
Yes, you do.
You got to just be quiet.
That's a life lesson.
That's the life lesson that I feel like people needed to learn out of this.
Be quiet.
Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, it is best to just keep your mouth shut. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Because had you just stopped and not said anything.
Yes.
Everything. But you panicked.
You did.
You panicked.
Yeah.
And you tried to throw a black man under the bus. And what you got for that is life.
Life.
In jail.
Life.
That's what you got, girl. Life in jail.
Okay.
Oh, Tasha.
And that's it. Keep your mouth shut sometimes.
I mean, and here's the other thing, though. Here's the other part of the show that I loved. When they were sitting around the lawyer table, the table with the lawyer, and shout out to what's his name, the guy who played the lawyer, who used to play Elvin on the Cosby Show. What was his name?
I don't know his name.
Y'all remember he was the one who was working at Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
And shout out to you for getting a job,
yes,
sir.
Okay. At this age, you got back in there.
Because you remember he was working at Trader Joe's.
They had the big story about it and trying to, embarrass him. I mean, if you got to work, you got to work. If anything, I applaud you because you was out there getting your hustle on and you didn't care about what nobody said. So
that part.
Guess what?
And then now he was back.
You're
working.
Back in it. Back at it.
He did a great job. But they were sitting around the table. And so Tasha and Tariq and Tasha's mama and Yaz are all sitting at the table. And when that man said...
That will.
When he looked at Tasha and said, girl, he didn't leave you nothing.
Nothing.
And she looked like...
What? Nada.
Not a dime. And then Tariq was like, don't worry, Mom.
I got you.
And he was like, not until you finish your degree.
You have to have 4 years, sweetie, before you do anything.
Directing from the grave. How are you still...
He still got them in the grave.
In check.
He checked them all
in the
at
grave.
The end.
How?
Wow.
How, Sway?
Well,
how?
He thought about that thing. He was a planner. Look, he was a planner.
He said, what you will do is finish school.
Okay, that's
now,
what you
do afterwards is on you.
I don't know what to tell you.
What you will do is finish school with a 3.5. You're going to go and you're going to do a good job.
That's it. That's what you're going to do.
And
even though you took my life, you're going to still finish that school. You better do something. Look, I'm going to take yours.
Because that's what happened. That's what happened. He was like, what you want me out here doing is being
right.
a drug dealer.
Okay.
So that is a thing that happened. Like, but the whole thing, and the reason I say it was just me, to me, it wasn't an amazing ending, is because I felt like, first of all, I felt like Ghost deserved better. I felt like he deserved a better ending. Second, I feel like they spent too much time trying to set up all of the rest of the universes in this last episode.
That's what I'm saying. They were trying to do this spinoff.
Yeah.
These the book of this person, the book of that person, and I'm like, man.
I was like, y'all should
try to keep that money going.
Come on. But they should have really just focused on making this episode
a real good episode. I can see what you say about that. Yeah, I can really see that.
It was okay, but it wasn't the most
amazing. Yeah.
And I wasn't like I wanted to be more shocked than I was.
Okay.
I wanted there to be a twist. I wanted there to be something.
And it really wasn't.
And it really wasn't. It was like, Tariq shot him.
Yeah. Everybody was saying it even before, so they kind of speculated it. Yeah.
That's the thing. So, y'all know some of the episodes got leaked, right? Some of the
I saw that. Yeah, before it came out.
Final episode got leaked. And it's the whole purpose of filming multiple endings is so if one of them gets leaked, you can go with the other one. But what they did was that the final episode got leaked, and then we
already played it.
And it was
like this is what you get.
And now here's the thing: I didn't see the final episode. I didn't see the leaked version. I didn't want to watch it.
I saw pieces.
You did? Yeah. I didn't want to watch it because I was like, that feels like it's gonna spoil it for me.
Yeah.
But it still was like, Courtney Kemp, girl, if you got all the rest of these,
right,
use one of them, girl. Because this one wasn't it. No. Like,
So you felt like she just chose the wrong ending for her. I got you.
I feel like she chose the wrong ending. It could have been. I just feel like it could have been more spectacular.
It was just really them trying to, like you said, push the next level or push the next thing instead of focusing on what they already had and what they had built for. What, 7 seasons? How many seasons was Power? 6 seasons. Yeah, so, kudos to that, though. 6 seasons of that. And
6 seasons is amazing. All of them got paid.
Yeah, they did.
Anthony got a whole acting career out of this.
Yes, a whole acting
She really wasn't that great of an actress, but
she was in there.
Listen, she done made it out, and you got a whole series, girl. A
whole
successful series.
Yeah.
Naturi Naughton came back. Naughton came back, and her whole, career is revamped now. So, I mean, people are winning,
They're winning, honey. So I'm not hating. I'm not mad at you.
I ain't mad at the people now.
I ain't mad at you.
It was good. It was good. So I'm glad about that. But so tell me, are you excited about these offshoots of these? Are you gonna watch like?
Really not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really excited too. I think after that, that's just it for me. Power. Like I said, what I caught of it, it was good. But I don't think I'm gonna be interested to do the books of this person in the chapter of this and whatever else how they roll.
Maybe I feel like maybe the Lorenz Tate.
Oh, you think that might be good? Because aren't they going back to some of the stories like how Angela and Ghost met?
Yep.
And all that stuff, they're trying to go back. Okay, so.
But I think the one about Tate, Tate's rise to the governorship or whatever, that is going to be.
Okay, for the political. Okay, gotcha.
I think influence might be, I think his is called influence. I think that could be good because I think they might try to, if Courtney Kemp is smart, she might try to base it on make it kind of House of Cards-ish.
Right.
Did you see House of Cards?
Yeah, I did.
I think she might try to make it House of Cards-ish.
Gotcha.
And that could work.
That could work.
That could work. But for the most part, you know.
If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to be breaking my neck to get to the TV.
I'm not like I did for Power. Right. Not like I did for Empire. Like, it just...
Right.
No.
We can find another show to
we can find several.
They have plenty.
Other shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Because this is just, this is not it. But shout out to all of them who are doing big things and
doing awesome things.
they're going to continue on and keep going and have wonderful careers because 50 Cent and Courtney Kemp created this amazing platform for them.
They did.
I hope that we get to see more interesting shows with dynamic characters who are African American. I think Courtney Kemp did a wonderful job. So shout out to her for creating such a dynamic.
Thank you for the platform.
Thank you for the platform, girl. Shout out to Courtney Kemp. You do all the things that you do, girl. We love you.
We love you.
We're going to take one more quick commercial break, and we are going to be right back with more of The Curve.
You.
We are back, y'all, and we are back again. And we are, since it is in fact Black History Month, and we're very excited about that.
Very excited about it.
All of your hosts are women of color. We are going to bless you all with a Black History fact, or some Black History facts, and talk about some important things, important women that have blessed us.
That are doing great things right now.
Yes, they have blessed us with many great things. So y'all know that I love social media. I love the Twitter. I love the Gram. I love the book. I love all of those. And for those of you who really like correspond with me frequently, you know that I am a user of GIFs.
Yes.
I love a GIF.
And not a gift, G-I-F-T, but G-I-F.
Just
GIF.
by itself.
Yes.
GIF. That's how you pronounce that.
That's it.
And just for you all who don't know, the other word that you use is meme, not Mimi. It's not a Mimi.
Not Mimi.
It's
I
not
heard
a
somebody
Mimi.
put Mimi on. No, not Mimi.
No, meme.
Not
That's
Auntie
what that
Mimi
is.
down the street.
But the
meme.
GIF, right. But the GIF is how I use someone out there knew that sometimes the only way to communicate
Words
a
are not
thing
enough, man.
is through a good little short clip, a little video that's going to show you what I need you to say.
Yes.
And that woman,
she did it.
Is a black woman.
She's black.
She is, and her name is Lisa Galopter.
Yes.
She is the creator of not only of the gift, but many technological advances.
Yes.
Many technological
Even
advances.
working with President Obama.
What?
Yes, and honey, when I tell you, she did some big things. Streaming, Streamwave. She's a part of
Shockwave.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you. Shockwave. What else is she? I mean, it was so many things that she's done. Even work with Hulu.
Yes. So I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you, Lisa is the Chief Digital Service Officer for the United States Department of Education.
Yes, she
That's
is.
what Lisa is. She is a computer scientist who developed the animation used to create GIFs.
Yes.
And she has forever changed the way that we as a people text and tweet. She's also responsible for Shockwave and was even a member of senior management for the launch of Hulu.
Wow.
So for those of you who have Hulu. You can thank a black woman.
Thank Lisa. Say thank you, girl.
Appreciate you, Lisa.
She look. She went and did that because guess what? I'm not. Technology is not my friend. I only can do the. I mean, I'm not really that
That's
good.
not your
No. But Lisa did it. I'm proud of Lisa. Lisa, she's holding it down.
Yes,
because Alicia.
No, that's not your. That's not your gift.
That's not my gift. My gift, honey. We need a gift for that.
We need a gift.
We need a gift for that. Come on,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Turn
Where
some
you
of this
at?
stuff into a gift.
That's
what
it.
we're gonna do.
Amen.
And we're gonna thank
you,
Lisa. Appreciate Lisa. Lisa has been doing it big. There are lots of African American women who have blessed us with
so many things.
Inventions. There are oh God, the woman I shared the other week who
did you share? I wasn't here for that one.
You might have been. Oh, I also want to shout out during Black History Month. I'm gonna go back to the other lady, but I want to make sure I shout out Rihanna.
Okay,
who is now one of the largest cosmetic companies owned by an African American woman ever.
Let me tell you, that makeup she has too.
Come on, coverage.
When I tell you the coverage.
Come on, coverage.
Okay, we don't get that a lot. And I mean, even to her bronzers. Honey, my friend had a Fendi palette. She does, makeup, for different shows.
Come on, Solid Gold.
Honey, had me looking like Egyptian queen.
Hello.
I said, go Rihanna, Riri.
That Solid Gold.
Honey, she did
foundation,
that.
The bronzer.
The bronzer.
With the situation. It's all the things.
When she thought about it, she thought about African American skin, all different pigmentation. She thought about everybody. Okay,
let me tell you,
anybody can wear that.
Never before, and I have light skin, but it is not a normal light skin.
You have
shade.
A different pigment underneath it. Yes, me too.
And so I have never been able to walk into a store and just pick up my foundation type. I have always, as long as I have been alive, had to mix them until I find it. But when I got to the Savage, to the Sephora, to the Sephora, and the little girl was like, "You this? Okay, look," and I put straight out the bottle, just put it on my face.
When
and
I tell you, didn't even have to go through the works for it. Okay,
shout out to Rihanna. And shout out to your success as an African American woman. So proud of you and so excited for you and many more years of success.
Yes.
Many more years. So that is your Black History. Those are your Black History facts. This has been an amazing show, friend.
I have enjoyed it, girl. We've had a good show.
Make sure you are going online to get your tickets for the Know Your Worth experience.
Yes, March 29th.
Because that's coming March 29th. I am supposed to make sure that I share for Melissa the Mass Till Midnight.
Yes.
The Mass Till Midnight ball. That is going to. There are so many people, so many organizations that
it's going to be a part of.
Is going to benefit, but definitely Jack and Jill of America, Stone Mountain chapter is definitely going to benefit from that. So please make sure that
come out and support.
Yes, please make sure you come out and support Mass Till Midnight. Also, make sure that you go on Melissa's page and get these Girl Scout cookies.
Yes.
Sweet meet baby Jesus. This
Don't
child, listen, Milan has ordered 745 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. I don't know where Melissa is keeping them.
I don't either.
The child probably had to get a storage pod to put these cookies. Please,
get the cookies.
In the name of Jesus, go to Melissa's page
and
get these cookies so that this baby can go to Disneyland or Disney World or Six Flags or wherever she's trying to go.
Wherever she trying to go.
Wherever she want to go. Get these cookies for my baby so that this child can go where she needs to go. That's a whole mess.
Yes.
Yes, so that is all. I think that's all the announcements that I have. Oh, no.
One more.
One more announcement. Make sure that you stay on the lookout and make sure you stay connected to my personal page, ShandyDeneen.com, because the Miss Pure Sparkle Georgia pageant that I am the director for is on its way, child.
Doing big things.
Yes, indeed. So all of your young women, if you are looking for a pageant for your girls ages 1 to 18, you're going to be able to put them into a situation where not only are they going to be a part of it, but they're also going to get scoring. They're going to be able to have great networking, and they are going to have an amazing time.
Fun time. I know already with her. I already know it's going to be great.
It's going to be a good time, y'all. So let's make sure that you stay connected because details for the Miss Pure Sparkle Georgia pageant should be out within the next week. Yes! Very exciting. All right, guys, make sure you work hard, pray hard, play hard, and slay hard, and don't forget to live life on the curve. We'll see you next week.
See you later.